Speak very carefully tonight, because our words are not only heard here on earth, but is also recorded in heaven. The subject that we are here to speak about is one that I don't think anyone would like to undertake to speak on. Yet, when my precious in-law, Dr. Dozie Ikedife, requested that I do this, my heart has been here from that moment as he requested. In the second chapter of the book of Judges, it talks about a generation of Israel who walked with God in the days of Moses and Joshua. They had seen all the great works the Lord has done for the Israel. Then arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works that he has done for Israel. And they did in the sight of the Lord serve devils. It is written of them, every man did that which was right in his own sight. I am the least capable to rehearse the wonderful event of our late precious brother, distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah's life, because many were with him much more than I. But I don't think any loved him more than I do, because the first time I set my eyes on him and watched the level of energy vibrating on this young man, I knew he was to go places in life. So I caught on, I learned, I perceived. It didn't take 10 nights. One was enough. I knew what I had to do and put my shoulder to the wheel. Unfortunately, it didn't work perfectly well as I expected, but that didn't change my love for one moment for him. I wish to read out of a section of the portion of Bible in the book of Job, chapter 14, from verse 1 to 16. Men that is born of women, that a woman is of a few days, full of trouble. He cometh forth like a flower and cut down. It fadeth also like a shadow and continued not, and does not open their eyes upon such a one, and bringeth me into judgment with him. Who can bring clean things out of unclean? No one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Let me say this for emphasis. We don't live long because we are good people or because we are bad people. Because when things like this happen, people will begin to invent words. If you look at the Bible, even though God promised that we will live 70 years, but please check all the disciples of Jesus Christ, including the Lord himself. None of them attended 70. Jesus died at 33. When you come into this world, there is a set time for every one of us. Whether you are 16 or at 60, the day you were born, that time start, ticking. You can be playing football, you can be watching television, you can be sleeping in a bed. When that time is fulfilled, then your time is over, and you got to answer to your Creator. And that's why it is important that we recognize our purpose, so that we can fulfill our mission here on earth. Because whether you are 90, if you don't know your purpose, your time will time up upon you. But if you know it, I am sure every Anambrarian, particularly anybody from Newi, is grieved because one of our own were cut short from us. But Uche, I want to assure you to remain strong. The children of Ifeanyi, I want to encourage you to remain strong. Your father was my very good friend. Forget about what anybody have to say. We were good friends. I never knew him for a long time. But from the moment I met him, I knew there was something about him. We had misunderstanding, so we are not putting it under the table. Every family have misunderstanding, but we put it behind us and we move ahead. And people still want to resurrect old story and want to recycle it like it is a fresh thing that happened. No. I eat Ifeanyi's food, he ate my food. I drank his water, he drinks my water. He never